Welcome back to Marvel Month by Month. Today we're diving into February 1963 when Marvel was still experimenting, still weird and still occasionally very dumb. But trust me, these issues are wild. We've got Thor battling gangsters, Ant-Man exposing an inside job, Johnny Storm sneaking out on his own, and the Fantastic Four facing one of the strangest, most ridiculous villains in all of Marvel's history, the Impossible Man. So buckle in, this month's Marvel output is small but spicy. Fantastic Four 11 opens with a meta twist. The Fantastic Four answering fan mail. We have a debut here, Willie Lumpkin, Fantastic Four's mailman. Readers complaining Sue isn't useful, the guys immediately defend her, citing the scrolls, saving them from doom and so on and so on. Is the Marvel directly addressing fans right inside the comic. We even get Reed and Ben retelling their college days and World War II adventures, plus a recap of their origin. But the real story, Sue's birthday. They surprise her with a cake on their flying saucer from Planet X. Heartwarming, until the Impossible Man shows up. He's from Planet Pop-Up. His people can shapeshift into literally anything to survive. He lands in New York, goes to a bank and steals money, because hobos told him you need cash for food. He then eats like a king at a fancy restaurant. The Fantastic Four confront him, but he's impossible to stop. Bullets bounce off, fire doesn't work, Thing gets embarrassed. The Impossible Man thrives on attention, so Reed outsmarts him by having all of New York ignore him. And it works. Impossible Man gets so bored he leaves Earth, vowing never to return. Journey into Mystery number 89. Thor goes street level this month. Donald Blake is still pining for Jane Foster. She loves Thor but barely notices Blake. Tragic soap opera. Meanwhile, mobster Thug Thatcher escapes custody with his gang. Shot and bleeding, they storm Blake's office and force him to patch him up. Blake calls for Odin for help. Odin responds with a literal lightning strike to create a distraction. Blake grabs his cane, transforms, and Thor is back. The fight is gritty. Thor versus mobsters, Jane as a hostage. Thor even has to drop his hammer. Thatcher threatens Jane, but Thor plays it smart, kicking the hammer into Thatcher to disarm him. Thatcher escapes to a skyscraper construction site. Thor's lightning causes chaos. Thatcher falls and Thor rescues him, only to hand him over to police. Best bit? Ruby. Thatcher's girlfriend wants to go straight. Odin even erases her criminal memories so she can start fresh. It's a classic Silver Age morality. Redemption for the girl, jail for the guy. This issue proves that Thor isn't just about gods and monsters. Sometimes he's battling gangsters. Marvel grounding myth in street-level crime drama. Strange Tales number 105. The Wizard is back. He escapes prison by melting through his cell with chemicals stolen from the infirmary. Johnny wants revenge. Sue says no, so Johnny fakes her out with a flame duplicate and sneaks out anyway. The Wizard has new gadgets, but Johnny easily counters them. Then Sue shows up, gets captured, Johnny gets captured, but the siblings manage to escape and defend. Tales to Astonish number 40. Ant-Man vs. the Hijacker. Hijacker steals armored cars with gas that knocks out drivers and erases memories. Suspicion falls to Howard Mitchell, the head of the armored truck company. Ant-Man pretends to have appendicitis to lure the crew out. Smart play. During the haste, Ant-Man emerges from the shadows immune to the gas thanks to his unstable molecule mask. After some cat and mouse inside the truck, Ant-Man rips Hijacker's mask to expose him. It was Mitchell's all along. Mitchell excused his company was going broke and this was the only way to cover losses. A very corporate crime motivation. Before it became a staple in comics. This story isn't flashy but it's neat. Ant-Man as detective using brains over brawn. So that's February 1963. A shape-shifting prankster alien, Thor fighting mobsters, Johnny sneaking out and Ant-Man busting white-collar crime. Marvel was expanding its range from cosmic comedy to street-level drama, and it shows how versatile these heroes could be. Next time, we'll dive into March 1963, and trust me, things are about to explode because Spider-Man is getting his own series, Iron Man is about to debut, and the Marvel Universe is shifting gears. If you enjoyed this trip back to the Silver Age, hit that like button, subscribe for more Marvel month by month, and drop a comment. Which February 1963 issue do you think holds up the best today?